Good afternoon, everyone. This is LOZ Cards Fan here with another edition of Game Show Night here on Fun for Freedom. Today we're going to be bringing you three exciting game shows. First of all, we're going to start with Card Sharks, followed by Hollywood Squares, and then to wrap it up, we will do Press Your Luck. Today is our first episode of Card Sharks here, and our two contestants are going to be trying to vie for the 32,000 rupees and a brand new car. We're going to start with a champion from one of our previous game show nights. Let's welcome back Sariathesage. How are you doing today, Saria?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. Sariathesage is our current champion right now, and I forgot to update the skin. Said I was going to do that, and I still haven't done that. But anyways, you are the current champion. You are two-time champion, and you have so far in this current reign 19,188 rupees, and with a win today, you might get your number one seeding back for the all-time winnings here on Card Shark. So, are you ready to go in your match today, Saria?
I am indeed.
All right, that sounds good. Your opponent today is going to be a Card Sharks veteran. He has played before. It is MCP. How are you doing today, MCP?
I'm good.
Good to hear. So, are you ready to try and take down the champion?
I suppose.
Okay, good
It's been
luck.
a little bit, but
All right, sounds good. All right, good luck to the both of you. Here's how Card Sharks works. The object of the game is to get through your row of 5 cards by correctly predicting whether the next card is higher or lower than the one preceding it. If you do that, you win the game and 100 rupees. Win 2 games, you win the championship and go on to play the money cards. All right, now Saria, as the current champion, you are going to play the red cards. MCP, as the challenger, you will play the blue cards. Again, best of luck to both of you. We're going to get started with question 1 in game number 1. And Saria, that question goes to you. And here is the question. Saria, we asked 100 marriage counselors, is it possible for a husband and wife to have a long and happy marriage, even if that marriage doesn't include making love? How many said that they think they could have a long and happy marriage?
Oh, wow. Um,
Interesting question, I
I'm
know.
gonna say 60%.
60 out of 100? All right. MCP, is the actual answer to the survey higher or lower than 60?
um, I don't know. I do not think about these things. I'm gonna say lower.
Lower than 60, all right? If it is lower than 60 MCP, you'll have control of the cards. If not, Saria will have control of the cards. And if any time one of you gets a high-low question right on the nose, you'll get a 1,000 rupee bonus. Here we go. Number of marriage counselors who think they could have a long marriage is 61. It is not lower, it is higher by 1. Saria, you have control of the cards. And Saria, your first card in this game is an 8. Now, for winning the question, Saria, you can change that 8 if you'd like.
Yep, change it, please, Loz.
All right, Saria, that 8 now becomes a 10. A little bit better. Okay, Saria, you've got a 10. Is it higher or lower than the 10?
Play and lower than the 10, please.
All right, Saria, lower. If it is another 10, Saria, though, you will lose. It has to be lower than the 10. Is she right? Oh, no, it's a jack. It's not lower. That means MCP gets a free shot at the cards. Now, MCP, because you didn't win the high-low question, you cannot change the card. But you do have a queen. What's the call?
Lower.
Lower than the queen? Oh, no, it's a king. Whoa. Already we're off to tough cards here in this first match. So neither player makes any progress. Hey, Mr. Mario and Jack Mullins, great to have you here on Game Show Night. And thank you for joining us. MCP question number 2 goes to you. Here it is. We asked 100 married women, if you looked in your mailbox one day and found a perfume-scented letter for your husband from one of his old girlfriends, would you open the letter? Geez, some mature questions here to start off the show. I didn't make these questions, folks. They're just there. MCP, how many said they would open that letter?
40?
40 out of 100 would open that letter. Saria, is the answer higher or lower than 40?
I'm gonna say it's higher.
Higher than 40. Now, very married women who would open that letter is 45. Yes, you're right, Saria. It is higher. You have control of the cards. Saria, you're looking at that 10. Would you like to play or change?
I'll change it, please.
All right. Changing the 10 to a king. Great card. Okay, Saria, call this.
Okay, play and lower than the king, please.
Lower than the king. It's a 9. Yes. Okay, Saria, you may continue playing high-low if you'd like, but remember, if you make one mistake, you go back to the base card, or you can freeze. What would you like to do, Saria?
I'll play and lower than the 9.
Risking it lower than the 9? It's an 8. Yes. Now you're right in the middle with an 8. Would you like to continue on playing or freeze?
I'll freeze on the 8, please.
All right, freezing on the 8. That protects your position and it keeps MCP away from the cards. We go to question number 3, and it belongs to you, Saria. We asked 100 single women, if a woman is truly in love with a man, is it all right for her to propose marriage to him? How many said that they think it is all right to propose to him?
I'm gonna say 30%.
30 out of 100? All right. MCP, is the answer higher or lower than 30?
I don't know. Higher?
Higher than 30. All right. Number of single women who think it's all right to propose to him is 55. You're right, MCP. It is higher. You have control of the cards. And MCP, you've got a queen. Do you want to play that card or change it? It's a queen.
No. I'll play it. Lower.
All right. He's going to play on and say lower than the queen. Is he right this time? It's a jack. Yes. All right, MCP, you've got a jack. Would you like to continue on playing or freeze?
No, continue. Lower.
Lower than the jack? It's a 4. All right, MCP, you've got a 4. You're 2 cards away. Want to continue?
Yeah. No. I freeze again.
You're going to freeze on the 4, all right? That protects your position, and it keeps Saria away from the cards. And now, folks, we have reached the 4th question of the game. That means it is sudden death. Somebody has to win on this play of the cards. Control is very important. Oh boy, these questions today. Okay, MCP and Saria, yeah, we've got a funny rack of questions today. I've got another interesting one. Here it is. MCP, the question goes to you. We asked 100 fraternity men, if you knew a student were a homosexual, would you object to him joining your fraternity? How many said they would
I don't
object?
even know what they mean.
Oh my gosh.
I need to go look up a dictionary.
Yep. A fraternity, that's like a men group in a college. A group of men that have like social gatherings and things like that. That's what a fraternity is. I never joined one myself, but yeah, that's what the question they're asking is how many fraternity men would object to having a homosexual man in the group? How many would object?
Yeah. Okay, this is the 80s, I guess.
That's
right?
correct, 1988.
That period of time, 60 maybe.
60.
65.
65. All right, 65 out of 100 would object. Now, Saria, is it higher or lower than 65?
I'm gonna say higher.
Even higher than that. All right, big moment here in game number 1. Number of fraternity men who would object is 87. Very much higher, Saria. You're right. Okay, Saria, listen up. We're in sudden death. Saria, you've got an 8. You can change the card if you'd like, and you would need to call the next 2 cards in a row correctly to win the game. If you goof, however, MCP will win game number 1. Or you can pass the control to MCP. He is also 2 cards away from the game. He's got a 4, and he cannot change it. If he makes a mistake, you would win the game. So, Saria, would you like to play or pass?
I'm gonna play, and can I change the 8, please?
You sure can. All right, this is a critical change here in this game, Saria. That 8 now becomes Oh, another 8. Oh, my goodness. All right, Saria, right in the middle, and you got to play it. What's the call?
I'm gonna say lower.
Lower than the 8. It's a 7. Just a little bit lower. Excuse me. But it's still a pretty bad card. You get this right, however, Saria, you will win game number 1. It's a 7. Call this.
I'm gonna say higher than the 7.
All right, for game number 1, is it higher than the 7? It's a king, and Saria has won game number 1. Well played on such dreadful cards.
Thank you. And
Oh.
yes, those cards were shocking.
You are very welcome. Boy, that is a well-earned victory. And Lunarus and Austin TP, welcome to Game Show Night. It's great to have you here on Fun for Freedom. We hope you enjoy the show. That means, Saria, for the win, you've got 100 rupees. It takes 2 games to win. That means MCP, you got to win game number 2 to stay alive in this match. We're going to start game number 2 with you, Saria. Here's your question. We asked 100 13-year-old boys, have you ever smoked a cigarette? That's a little bit better question, considering what we've seen so far. How many said that they have smoked a cigarette? 13-year-old boys.
I'm gonna go 25%.
25 out of 100? Okay. MCP, is the answer higher or lower than 25?
Low, I think.
Even lower than that. All right. Number of 13-year-old boys who have smoked a cigarette is 45. No, it is not lower. It's higher. Nearly half. Wow. Amazing. Okay, Saria, game number 2, you have control. Your first card is a 10. What would you like to do? Play or change?
I'm going to play and higher than the 10, please.
You're going to play and go higher than the 10. Is that right?
Nope, sorry, lower. Sorry.
Okay.
Not concentrating.
That's all right. Okay. Lower than the 10. Is it lower than the 10? Oh, no! It was higher! It's a jack! Wow! Oh, you've had so many high cards in this game, sorry. Unbelievable. I would have went lower too. But, in any event, MCP gets control of the cards. Now, you can't change this card because you didn't win the question. Your card is a 9. MCP, call this.
Lower.
Lower than the 9? It's a 3. All right, MCP, a 3, a very good card. Want to continue on playing?
Yeah, higher.
Higher than the 3? It's a jack. MCP, you're 2 cards away from tying up this match. Would you like to continue on playing? It's a jack.
Yes, lower.
Lower than the jack? It's a 10. Okay, MCP, you're 1 card away from tying up this match. You've got a 10. Would you like to play or freeze?
Say lower.
He's going to try and go all the way, and if he's right, we go to the tiebreaker. Lower than the 10? It's an 8, and we've got a tie match. MCP ran the cards. Well done. All right, good job. So we've got ourselves a tie match. That means we're going to the 3rd game. It's the tiebreaker. Both of you have 3 cards, but only 1 question. So automatically, we're in sudden death right now. And MCP, this question goes to you. We asked 100 Marines, do you think the Marine Corps could do a better job of running this country than the Congress is doing? MCP, how many said that they think the Marine Corps could run the country better than Congress?
So, martial law. Let's see. I don't know. Now, meta Marines.
What do you think?
Let's say 30.
30 out of 100 said that they think the Marine Corps can do a better job running Congress. Saria, is it higher or lower than 30?
I'm gonna say higher.
You know what? I think it's going to be much higher than that. And if this question were asked today, I think the answer, Saria, would be 100, if I'm being honest. But anyway, Saria thinks it's higher than 30. Let's find out. Number of Marines who said they could do a better job is 38. It is just a little bit higher. Saria has the all-important control of the cards. Okay, Saria, sudden death. Whoever wins this wins the match. Saria, your base card is a 5. MCP's base card is an 8. Now, here's how this works. Saria, you can play the cards and change the 5 if you like. get these 2 cards correct, you win the match. But if you goof, MCP wins the match. Or you can pass control to MCP. He's got an 8 right in the middle, and he cannot change the card. If he goofs, you win the match and keep your championship. Saria, would you like to play or pass?
I'm gonna pass.
All right, MCP, she has passed the control to you. You've got an 8. You cannot change the card. Call this.
Oh, wait, I have a coin. I'm going to flip the coin because this, they know.
It is a coin flip. It's 50-50.
High.
Higher than the 8. If it's higher than the 8, we continue. If not, Saria wins the match. Higher than the 8. No, it's a 7, and Saria keeps her championship. Well done. Congratulations.
Thanks, guys. Well played, MCP.
That was a very good game. Well played, Saria, on passing control of the cards. It was an 8, couldn't change it, and it didn't work out for him. MCP, though, you played a really good game. You did win 100 rupees in this match, and maybe we'll see you again. But did you have fun playing?
Yes.
All right, excellent. Thanks for playing. Maybe we'll see you later on for more game show night. Saria, congratulations. You've won your 3rd game in a row that ties the record that Icy Oshawatz has, so congratulations on that.
And in the words of one of our absent contestants, suck it, Icy!
The popular catchphrase here on Game Show Night. Are you ready to play the money cards?
I am indeed.
All right, let's get to the board. Okay, Saria, as you know, for winning the match, you won 200 rupees, and that is yours to keep no matter what. But now I'm going to give you new money, and this time you're going to bet that money. We'll start you off on the bottom row with 200 rupees and 3 cards to bet on. Then I'll move you up to the next row and give you another 400 rupees in betting money and 3 more cards. Now, Saria, as you know, the minimum bet is 50 rupees, and you must bet in 50 rupee increments until you get to the top card, the big bet, and there you must wager at least half the money. Now, in addition to the regular cards, we've added a couple of jokers to the deck. Anytime they pop up, you'll get an extra chance to win the car at the end of the money cards. And Saria, as you know, for winning the match, we give you 1 joker for free, so you have at least 1 shot in winning the car. Also, you can change the card once per row by using the 3 spare cards. Now, Saria, you have 200 rupees and a 5. Would you like to play it or change it?
I'm gonna play.
All right.
200 rupees and higher than the 5.
All of it. 200 rupees higher than the 5. Now, remember, in this round, if it's another 5, it's a push. No win, no loss. All of it. 200 rupees. Higher than the 5? It's a 7. Yes. 400 rupees and a 7. Again, the option to change the card. What will you do, Saria?
Can I change it for card number 2, please?
All right, changing it with card number 2. All right, good luck, Saria. That's 7. Now becomes a 3. 400 rupees and a 3. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna go 300 rupees and higher than the 3, please.
All right, 300 rupees. Higher than the 3? It's a 10. Yes. You're up to 700 rupees and a 10, but you cannot change the card. What would you like to do? 700.
600 rupees lower than the 10, please.
Ooh, a big bet on the 10. 600 rupees. Lower than the 10? Oh, I hope you're right. Good luck. 600 rupees. Lower than the 10? It's an 8. You got it. Well done. That gives you 1,300 rupees. We'll move the 8 up to the next row, and I'll give you the other 400 rupees in betting money. You have 1,700 rupees and an 8, and now you can change the card if you'd like. What would you like to do, Saria?
Change it for card number 1, please.
All right, let's hope for a really good change. You've got a lot of rupees on the board right now. Saria, that 8 now becomes a 4. Good card. You have 1,700 rupees and a 4. What would you like to bet?
1,000 higher than the 4, please.
All right, 1,000 rupees. Good luck, Saria. 1,000 rupees. Higher than the 4? It's a 5. Just a little bit higher, but that is good enough for you. You're now up to 2,700 rupees and a 5, but you cannot change it this time. What are you going to do?
1,000 rupees higher than the 5,
All right,
please.
going for 1,000 again, is that right?
Correct.
Okay. 1,000 rupees. Higher than the 5? Oh no, it's a 4! Oh, I'm sorry about that, Saria. You're down to 1,700 rupees and you've got a 4. Again, you've got to play the card. What are you going to do this time?
500 rupees higher than the 4.
All right, 500 rupees. Higher than the 4? It's a joker. Well done. That joker means you get an extra chance of winning the car at the end. So good job. Again, they're not wild cards, so we put the 4 back. And do you want to still make the bet of 500 rupees higher than the 4, or do you want to change that bet?
No, keep the same bet, please.
All right, 500 rupees. Higher than the 4? Oh, it's another 4. All right, so you keep your 1,700 rupees. It was a push. We're going to move the 4 up to the big bet. You have 1,700 rupees. Do you want to play it?
Yes.
All right. Now, Saria, you must wager at least 850 rupees, and you can bet more. 1,700 rupees and a 4. What is your big bet?
All of it higher than the 4.
All right. She's going to try it. Double or nothing. 3,400 rupees or nothing. All of it for 3,400 rupees higher than the 4. It's a 10. Well done, Saria. You've got yourself another 3,400 rupees. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And with the 200 rupees in the front game and the rest of your winnings in this championship reign, you're up to 22,788 rupees. Well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, you've got 2 jokers, so you're going to have 2 shots at winning the car. Now, let's see what kind of car we're going to offer you this time. We've got a Chevrolet Sprint worth 6,888 rupees. I believe that was the car you won the last time you played, so you'll have a chance for matching cars. So, 2 jokers. There are 7 numbered cards. Behind one of them has the word car. If you find it, the car is yours. And Fun for Freedom chat, if you want to play along and see where you think that car is, do so right now. Saria, 2 jokers. Where would you like me to put them?
Sorry, card number 2 and card number 5.
Okay, number 2 and number 5. All right. Professor Whom says 7 or 5. Jack Molin says 3 or 6. And Mr. Mario 9608 says 4. Austin TP says 4 or 7. Saria has got 2 and 5. All right. Let's find out if we've given away a car on the first match of Card Sharks today on Fun for Freedom's Game Show Night. Good luck, Saria. We'll start with the first card that you selected. Is the car behind card number 2? Yes, it is, Saria! You've won the car! You've done it, Saria! Congratulations! Wow, awesome job. So, I'm going to have to get a calculator out because we've got some mad math here. That is your 2nd car win in this championship reign. Well done. So, we take a look at the numbers here and find that you had 22,188 rupees, or no, I'm sorry, 22,788 rupees coming into that. We add the car value. That means you have a grand total of 29,676 rupees, and you have reclaimed the number 1 spot for Card Sharks winnings of all time. So congratulations, Saria.
Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. Well played today. So that's the way we like to start Game Show Night here on Fun for Freedom. Well played on the money cards and a car win for Saria. And we're going to get set up for game number 2 right after this. So stay tuned, everyone.